Providing top-class entertainment to you at the comfort of your home is one thing that 5 Minutes on Friday with Esther Siako vows to you. I want to welcome you to the month of May, and we're kickstarting this episode with a very inspirational and insightful young man. He started recording from primary school, and now his songs are played on Botswana television as well as Trace. Do stick around. Do remember that this is 5 Minutes on Friday with Esther Siako, and I am your host, Queen Esther. Please stick around. This is 5 Minutes on Friday, where time doesn't matter. Very insightful. Now, he likes to explain the genre that he's in as gospel and motivational music. Super excited to know more about this because it's my very first time to hear about this. But ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Peace Bride VW. Away.
What's up?
How are you? I'm
good.
good. Thank you so much for honoring the invite.
You're welcome.
Yes. So, what is the genre that you're in?
Oh,
yes. Please tell us why gospel and motivational music, and what really transpired for Peace Bride BW.
Well, first of all, let me thank everybody out there and thank you. Thank you very much for this privilege. Well, the kind of music that I do gospel. And motivational music is what is referred to, when you want to be relevant to the people that doesn't know God, and you want to fuse the two so that you can be relevant, so that they can actually hear the message. Yeah.
Yes. So who do you look up to in terms of gospel and motivational music? Because I'm sure there's that somebody.
Well, for now, I can't say I'm looking up to somebody because I was really inspired by my producer to do gospel. And later on, I started following gospel artists, like international gospel artists.
The likes of
Frank Edwards, the likes of Tsapole Sole, the likes of... and many other more.
Interesting.
That are not from local.
Interesting, yeah. So any challenges that you faced, while growing up in your music career? Because I mentioned that you started off your music career ko-primary.
Yeah.
Any challenges you faced, and how did you overcome them?
Well, I think one of the greatest challenges that surpasses most of them is actually finding out the reason and the purpose of why you should pursue gospel music. Because if you are talented, you have skill, you have a voice, everybody wants to hear in secular, because it's easy. Secular is easy, like compared to doing gospel, and considering our local gospel industry that is not that much strong as the secular industry. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So any collaborations you would like to have in future, at least this kind of person who's that person?
Okay, I am really much an international person, and for now I have 2 collaborations, international collaborations, with Jeff Angels from Nigeria and Daniel Miles from Nigeria also.
Talk about big moves.
Yeah, so I believe that in the future I'll keep on. I have an EP that is coming, and currently I have an album that I'm working on. So for the EP, it's mostly about the international collaborations. Yeah.
Hey, king. Labels, show me labels. So any last words that you'd like to say to your fans?
Well, what I would like to say is that wherever you are, if you got talent, you got skill, you can actually use it in empowering the people. Because music is not just a sound, but music is a frequency. You condition the atmospheres, you condition the world.
So any last words that you'd like to say to your fans?
Well, what I would like to say is that wherever you are, if you have skill and you have talent, you can actually use it. Use it positively on the people. And know that if you're an artist like me, you have power. Because music is not just a song, it's not just a sound, but it's a frequency that you use to program, to predictively program the multitudes. And you have to be very careful about that.
Powerful. men of God and in I hope that you really learned something and you're taking something home. Thank you so much for pressing play. See you on the next episode of 5 Minutes on Friday. But don't forget to like, share, and comment, and do look out for his performance right after this. From me and Peace, it's bye-bye.
Yeah, yeah.